It can be used on the abdomen for constipation. It'll penetrate deep and break up congestion in there. I met a lady who was the wife of a doctor. She said, 20 years ago I had irritable bowel syndrome, and when my husband told me what he was offering medically, I said, no thanks. And she'd heard about castor oil, so she applied castor oil compresses. And she said she healed herself. Little few dietary changes as well, as you heard last night. So castor oil can be used just about anywhere. It can help to break up gallstones in the gallbladder. It can help to revive the liver. So your liver, your gallbladder is under your right rib. So you would do it to that area. It applied to the kidneys, it can help break up kidney stones. And so there's a whole lot of areas that...
What if I told you that 2 simple ingredients sitting in your kitchen or medicine cabinet could solve 15 different health problems, some that have bothered you for years? I'm not talking about expensive pills, painful injections, or fancy laser treatments. I'm talking about castor oil and rosemary. When you put them together, they become a natural powerhouse that works faster than you think.
Some people do experience eczema in the scalp. Then you would do the slippery elm and the rosemary. What about hair loss? So for hair loss, an excellent mixture for hair loss would be probably 1/4 cup of coconut oil and 1/4 cup of the castor oil. And then rosemary. So with the rosemary essential oil, you're probably looking about 6 drops. And what the person does is they massage that into their scalp, tie it up in a knot, and try and leave that all day.
Today, I'm going to walk you through 15 specific issues this mixture can fix. You'll start seeing real results in as little as 48 hours. But don't click away or skip ahead. Each problem builds on the one before it, and the most surprising secret is hidden around number 14. Let's get started. Problem number 1, joint pain and stiffness. A 68-year-old grandfather from Texas hadn't been able to climb a flight of stairs for 3 years. 2 days after using this castor oil and rosemary blend, he was back in his garden, pulling weeds and watering his tomatoes. If you're over 50, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your knees grind, your hips ache, your lower back feels like it's made of rusty metal every morning. Here's why this mixture works like magic. Castor oil contains a rare fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. This compound penetrates deep into your joints, acting like nature's own WD-40. It lubricates, reduces friction, and calms inflammation at the source. Rosemary essential oil, on the other hand, boosts blood circulation by up to 40% in the area where you apply it. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach those damaged joints, speeding up healing. Now, here's exactly what you need to do. Take 3 tablespoons of cold-pressed castor oil. Add 15 drops of high-quality rosemary essential oil. Mix them well in a small glass bowl. Warm the mixture slightly by holding the bowl in your hands for 2 minutes. This doubles how deep the oils penetrate. Massage the blend into your painful joints for 5 full minutes. Don't rush. Use firm but gentle circular motions. Then take a soft cloth, run it under warm water, wring it out, and lay it over the area. Leave it there for 30 minutes. The warmth opens your pores and drives the oils even deeper. Do this twice every day, once in the morning and once before bed. You'll feel a gentle heat spreading within the first few minutes. That's the mixture working. By the end of the second day, you'll notice you can bend, walk, or climb stairs with less pain. Stick with me, because if joint pain is your biggest struggle, problem number 9 is going to shock you completely. Problem number 2, poor blood circulation and cold extremities. Do your hands and feet feel like blocks of ice even in the middle of summer? Do your ankles swell by the end of the day? That's your circulation crying for help, and you're not alone. After age 50, your blood vessels naturally lose elasticity. They become like old garden hoses instead of flexible living tubes. When that happens, blood doesn't flow as easily to your fingers, toes, and organs. This mixture improves blood flow by 35% in just one single application. Let me explain the science behind it, because once you understand how it works, you'll never forget to use it. Castor oil's ricinoleic acid acts as a natural vasodilator. That's a fancy word for vessel opener. It literally tells the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax, making the pipes wider. Rosemary contains compounds called terpenes, which increase nitric oxide production inside your blood vessel walls. Nitric oxide is your body's own traffic controller. It signals your vessels when to open up and let more blood through. When you combine these two ingredients, you get both immediate vessel dilation and long-term vessel health improvement. Here's how to apply it. Use the same mixture from problem 1, 3 tablespoons of castor oil with 15 drops of rosemary oil. Apply it to your hands, feet, and calves. But the technique most people get wrong is the direction of massage. Start at your furthest points, your toes. Massage each toe individually for 30 seconds. Then work your way up, foot, ankle, calf, and finally thigh. Always move upward toward your heart. This follows your natural lymphatic drainage pattern and physically pushes stagnant blood back where it belongs. Spend about 10 minutes total, roughly 3 minutes per leg and 2 minutes per arm. You'll feel warmth spreading almost immediately. That warmth tells you the vessels are opening. Within 30 minutes, swelling starts to go down. Within 2 hours, most people notice their hands and feet feel much more normal. After 1 week of daily use, chronic coldness improves significantly. You'll also notice better sleep, faster healing of small cuts, and even clearer thinking because your brain is finally getting enough oxygen. And here's a secret that 90% of people miss. Problem number 12 will double this circulation effect, so don't skip it. Problem number 3, constant tiredness and low energy. Meet Maria. She's 62 years old, lives in California, and for years she felt like she was dragging a heavy weight everywhere she went. After just 1 week of using this mixture on her adrenal points, she told me she felt like she was 30 again. If you wake up exhausted and stay exhausted all day, your adrenal glands are probably running on empty. Your adrenals are 2 small glands that sit right on top of your kidneys. They produce hormones that control your energy, stress response, and sleep cycles. When you're tired all the time, those glands need support. Rosemary stimulates adrenal function naturally, while castor oil reduces inflammation around them. Take 2 tablespoons of castor oil and mix in 10 drops of rosemary oil. Apply this blend to your lower back, exactly where your kidneys are. You'll know the spot because it's just above your waistline on either side of your spine. Massage it in gently for about 5 minutes. Do this twice daily, once in the morning and once in the early afternoon. Within 24 to 48 hours, your energy levels will start climbing. No more 3 o'clock crashes. No more needing 2 cups of coffee just to function. Maria went from napping every afternoon to gardening, walking, and even dancing at her granddaughter's wedding. One warning, don't apply this too late in the evening. The rosemary can be stimulating for some people, and you don't want it to interfere with your sleep. Morning and early afternoon are perfect. Problem number 4, sleepless nights and restless sleep. Now let's talk about the opposite problem, when you can't fall asleep or you keep waking up at 3 a.m. Most people have no idea that the soles of your feet are a superhighway into your body. The skin there is thinner and the pores are larger. Absorption through the feet is 60% faster than anywhere else on your body. Before bed, mix 2 tablespoons of castor oil with 8 drops of rosemary oil. Massage this into the bottoms of your feet for 5 full minutes. Don't rush. Pay attention to the arch and the ball of the foot. Then pull on a pair of thin cotton socks. The socks keep the oil from rubbing off on your sheets and help your skin absorb every last drop. Within 20 minutes, you'll feel your body relaxing. Your mind will quiet down. You'll drift off like a baby's, and here's the best part. You'll stay asleep. No more waking up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling. The reason? Rosemary has been shown to reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that often spikes in the middle of the night. And castor oil's anti-inflammatory properties calm any underlying pain that might be disturbing your sleep. Try this tonight. You'll thank me in the morning. Problem number 5, hair thinning and bald spots. Janet was 56 years old. She had 2 bald spots on the top of her head that she'd been hiding with carefully styled hair for years. After 3 months of this treatment, new hair grew back. Her hairdresser was speechless. Science backs this up completely. A clinical study published in the journal SkinMed found that rosemary oil works just as well as 2% minoxidil, the active ingredient in famous hair growth foams, but without the scalp itching and dryness. When you combine rosemary with castor oil's follicle-nourishing properties, the effect is even stronger. Rosemary increases blood circulation to hair follicles by up to 22%. That wakes up dormant follicles. Castor oil is rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which actually repair damaged follicles at the cellular level. Here's your recipe. Mix 3 tablespoons of castor oil with 20 drops of rosemary oil. Warm it slightly. Section your hair and massage the oil into your scalp for 15 minutes. Use your fingertips, not your nails, in firm circular motions. Leave the oil on for 1 hour. You can put on a shower cap to keep it from dripping. Then shampoo as usual. You might need 2 rounds of shampoo to get all the oil out. Do this twice a week, every week. Don't skip. You'll see tiny new baby hairs sprouting in 6 to 8 weeks. The very first sign that it's working is less hair falling out in the shower or on your brush. That usually happens within 2 weeks. Also, pay attention to the tingly feeling on your scalp during the massage. That tingling is increased blood flow, waking up dormant follicles. Some people quit after 4 weeks because they don't see new growth yet. Don't make that mistake. Hair grows slowly. Patience pays off. Problem number 6, wrinkles and fine lines. Wrinkles don't come only from dry skin. That's what the beauty industry wants you to believe, so they can sell you expensive moisturizers. The truth is, wrinkles form from repeated muscle movements, squinting, smiling, frowning, raising your eyebrows. Every time you make a face, you crease your skin. Over years, those creases become permanent lines. This mixture doesn't just hydrate, it actually helps relax those facial muscles. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil penetrates deep into the dermis, where it stimulates collagen production. Rosemary's antioxidants fight the free radicals that break down that collagen. Mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with 6 drops of rosemary oil. After you wash your face at night, apply this blend to clean, slightly warm skin. Use upward strokes. Always lift the skin, never pull it down. Focus on your forehead, the crow's feet around your eyes, and the lines around your mouth. Here's your timeline so you know what to expect. Days 1 to 3, your skin will feel tighter. That's the castor oil working. Days 4 to 7, hydration improves dramatically. Your skin will look plumper and healthier. Week 2, fine lines start softening noticeably. Weeks 3 and 4, deeper wrinkles begin to fade. Do this once a day, preferably at night. In the morning, just rinse with warm water. Your skin needs time to absorb and rebuild. Problem number 7, dry, aging skin. Expensive creams sit on top of your skin. They might feel nice, but most of their ingredients never reach the living layers where real repair happens. Castor oil is different. It's one of the only oils that can penetrate all 7 layers of your skin. Once it gets deep inside, the ricinoleic acid triggers your body's own collagen production at the cellular level. Meanwhile, rosemary's antioxidants neutralize the free radicals that cause premature aging. Mix 2 tablespoons of castor oil with 8 drops of rosemary oil. Every night before bed, apply this to your face and neck. Don't forget your neck. It ages just as fast as your face. Wake up with skin that feels like velvet. You'll notice a real difference in just 3 days. Your skin will feel plumper, softer, and more hydrated. After 1 week, those fine lines around your eyes will be noticeably less visible. Limit facial use to once a day. Night is best because your skin does most of its repair work while you sleep. And never go directly into sunlight after applying. The oils can make your skin more sensitive to UV rays. Wait at least 30 minutes. Problem number 8, age spots and dark patches. Those brown spots on your hands, cheeks, or forehead aren't permanent. They're clusters of melanin that formed in response to years of sun damage and natural aging. Here's the good news. The combination of castor oil's ricinoleic acid and rosemary's antioxidants can break those clusters apart naturally without expensive laser treatments or harsh chemical peels. Use the same face mixture from problem number 7, but instead of spreading it everywhere, dab it directly onto each dark spot. Do this twice a day, morning and night. You'll notice that the edges of the spots start getting lighter first. The spots fade from the outside in. Real results take about 4 weeks. Why 4 weeks? Because that's one full skin renewal cycle. Your skin needs that much time to shed old damaged cells and replace them with new healthy ones. Problem number 9, varicose veins. I promised you'd be shocked by this one. Here it is. Varicose veins aren't just ugly. They're a warning sign that your circulation is struggling. Those bulging, twisted veins happen because the one-way valves inside your veins stop working properly. Blood pools, veins stretch, and you get that ropey appearance. This mixture strengthens vein walls and reduces swelling by up to 50%. The ricinoleic acid reduces inflammation around the vein. Rosemary improves the tone of the vessel walls themselves. Mix 3 tablespoons of castor oil with 12 drops of rosemary oil. Starting at your ankle, apply the oil and massage upward all the way to your thigh. Always move toward your heart. Never massage downward. That would put more pressure on the already weak valves. Do this every morning and every night. You'll see visible improvement in 5 to 7 days. The veins will look less bulging, the blue color will fade, and that heavy, achy feeling in your legs will go away. Problem number 10, muscle pain and stiffness. You know that feeling when you wake up and your muscles feel like concrete? Maybe you overdid it at the gym, or you slept in a weird position, or you just have chronic tightness in your shoulders and lower back. This blend acts like a natural muscle relaxer, but without the drowsiness or risk of addiction. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil lowers inflammation deep inside the muscle tissue. Rosemary contains compounds that work as effectively as ibuprofen for reducing pain, but they work through your skin directly at the source. Use the same mixture from problem number 1. Rub it into your sore muscles using circular motions for 10 full minutes. Don't cut the time short. The massage itself helps break up knots and adhesions. Relief starts in minutes, not hours. You'll feel the warmth spreading and the tightness will begin to melt away. Problem number 11, tension headaches and migraines. Most headaches don't start in your head. They start from tight neck muscles and poor blood flow to your brain. When you apply this mixture to your temples and the back of your neck, you're doing 2 things at once. First, you're relaxing the muscles that pull on your skull. Second, you're increasing blood flow to your brain, delivering the oxygen it needs to stop the pain. Take 1 tablespoon of castor oil and 6 drops of rosemary oil. Massage it gently into your temples, your forehead, and the back of your neck, especially where your skull meets your spine. Most people feel relief within 15 to 30 minutes. If you feel a migraine coming on, don't wait. Apply it at the very first warning signs. Problem number 12, high blood pressure support. Robert was 59 years old. His doctor had been threatening to increase his blood pressure medication for 2 years. Robert decided to try this foot mixture every night. After 2 weeks, his blood pressure dropped 20 points, enough to keep his medication dose the same. Your feet contain pressure points that connect directly to your heart and blood vessels through the autonomic nervous system. This isn't a replacement for medication, and you should never stop taking prescribed drugs without your doctor's approval. But it's powerful, natural support. Use the foot mixture from problem number 4 every night. Massage it into your feet for 5 minutes, focusing on the arch and the area just below your toes. Also, massage a small amount into your wrists, right where you can feel your pulse. That area has its own set of pressure points that help regulate blood pressure. Problem number 13, anxiety and overwhelm. When rosemary's compounds enter your bloodstream through your skin, they have a direct calming effect on your nervous system. It's like aromatherapy and topical medicine rolled into one. The scent of rosemary alone has been shown in studies to lower cortisol levels. But when you combine that with the skin absorption, the effect is even stronger. Mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with 8 drops of rosemary oil. Rub it over your chest, right above your heart. And then take 5 slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Within minutes, you'll feel your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench, and your mind quiet down. Stress melts away. Keep a small bottle of this mixture on your desk or in your bag for those moments when life feels overwhelming. Problem number 14, sinus pressure and congestion. Most people think you can only treat sinuses from the inside with sprays, neti pots, or pills. That's not true. Your sinus cavities are right under the bones of your forehead and cheeks. When those tissues become inflamed, they swell and block the tiny openings that drain your sinuses. When you apply this mixture to your forehead and cheekbones, the anti-inflammatory compounds penetrate through the skin and bone to reach the sinus lining directly. Take 1 tablespoon of castor oil and 4 drops of rosemary oil. Massage it into your forehead, your temples, and your cheekbones, especially the hollow areas just below your eyes. Leave it on for 20 minutes. Don't wipe it off. Within a few hours, your congestion will start clearing. You'll be able to breathe more easily, and that pressure behind your eyes will fade. Problem number 15, lymphatic drainage and detox. Your lymphatic system is your body's garbage disposal. It's a network of vessels and nodes that carries waste, toxins, and dead cells away from your tissues. When your lymph gets sluggish, those toxins pile up. You feel tired, puffy, and just plain awful. This mixture gets your lymph moving again. Apply the original blend, 3 tablespoons of castor oil with 15 drops of rosemary, to your neck, armpits, and groin area. Those are the places where lymph nodes are most concentrated. Massage gently for 10 minutes. Don't press hard. Lymph vessels are close to the surface, and gentle pressure works better than deep rubbing. Your body will start detoxing almost immediately. Here's what to expect. You might urinate more often in the first 24 hours. That's your kidneys flushing out waste. You might also notice your skin breaks out slightly for 2 or 3 days. That's your skin eliminating toxins through your pores. Don't panic. Those aren't side effects. They're healing responses. Many people quit right when their body is finally starting to clean itself out. Don't make that mistake. Push through the first few days and you'll come out the other side feeling lighter and more energetic. If this video helped you in any way, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more secrets that the expensive health industry doesn't want you to know. And please share this with someone who needs healing. You never know who might be silently struggling with joint pain, sleepless nights, hair loss, or low energy. Send them this video. You might change their life.